Hi guys, today is October 23rd, 2020. This is Giovanni, your gaming pod host speaking, and we are here with
Carlos.
we're here with Carlitos.
God.
It's Carlos, just me,
Mm-hmm.
and today we are gonna go over the news of the week. Um, but yeah, what's the first topic? What's the first hot juicy topic, Carlos?
So the first topic of the day or of the night, whatever time this is that you're watching this. But right now for us it's the nighttime. Obviously you can see because the window. But the first one is Watch Dogs Legion promo hacks the box art of other Ubisoft games. So pretty much, um, I believe it's in their website. When you go to the website and you look at the covers of the games, instead of being, for example, um, Far Cry 5, instead of the guy being there, it's the guy there, but he has a pig mask, and then Watch Dogs the 1 and 2 have like a pig mask, because they all have pig masks. This is for some reason, but I guess just to promote um the game. I believe in about 4 more days. On 29th. Yeah, right, in 29th. Yeah, so on the 29th, that's when it comes out for PS4, Xbox One, PC, and it's also coming out for PS5 and Xbox Series X when those actually release in November, which is next month. Number two.
Number dos. So, uh, it was this week, right? It wasn't the weekend, but I
I
believe
mean,
it
it
was
was,
this
yeah.
week. We had AOC. She's the congresswoman from the District 14, I think District 14th
I
of New
think so. Yeah.
York. She was streaming Among Us, um, and she actually streamed it for a good cause. So she made her Twitch debut streaming Among Us with big streamers like Hazan Picard, Pokimane, Dr. Lupo, Jacksepticeye, and H Bomber Guy, as well um as as with her Congress woman friend. She's part of the squad. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name right, but
Ilhan Omar.
Ilhan Omar,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Yeah.
And yeah, I think they broke a few records. I think they were technically their Among Us stream is like number four um on the list, number 4 or 5. I think there was like almost like 420,000 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And she was doing it for a good cause, right? So she was doing it to make sure people go out to vote. um and yeah, I think.
Whether it's in person or online, but I think so. I only watched highlights of it. It was actually trending on YouTube. But I think it was mostly the parts that I saw was voting online and stuff and how to do it, and if you're not able to do it for someone else, so like grandparents or something, like show them how to do it if they're not able to do it themselves. So, yeah, sorry, go on.
um but yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool seeing politician. I feel like it's good seeing politicians, like, I guess, interact
Mm-hmm.
with other people. They're not just politicians. Um, it seemed very genuine of her to play and have fun, and she looked like she was having fun. And I think it's good to see politicians as the common man or
Mm-hmm.
woman.
As people, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
they're just people. So, Xbox users are having issues launching games, Microsoft said. I believe this happened today, which is on Friday. So, if it's still having issues, I'm sorry. People have Xbox, because apparently it's also going. People are having issues getting into the games, whether you're launching on your Xbox or your PC. Hopefully, this issue is long resolved by the time that we're recording this, around 10. Number four.
So number four, we have there's a loot box lawsuit that claims that EA was running a unlicensed illegal gaming system.
Gambling.
Oh wait, gambling
Yeah,
system. Yeah.
sorry.
Um. Yeah, we know EA. They're the. I wouldn't say the father. I'm pretty sure other companies have done this, but they're like the. Let's say they're the evil corporation that
They're
uses
a good
loot boxes
example,
to
or a
their
bad,
advantage.
bad, bad, good example of that. Sorry.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, so there's a class action lawsuit filed in Canada over the use of loot boxes in their games.
Pretty much. the lawsuit is pretty much saying that um, when you're playing the game, right? When you're playing the game, they're saying that it's in the game. Like you're able to gamble within the game, and it allows people to just randomly gamble. You know, when they know you spent $60 on a game. So not only are you spending $60 on a game, but you want like the best experience, you have to purchase something and then hope that you get something out of it. And that's like what gambling, right? Because when you're gambling, you're investing money into like making, like, let's just say poker, right? You put a lot of money expecting to get a lot of back, but the chances of you actually winning on the lotto or whatever are really low. So it's pretty much saying like um this is considered unlawful gambling because I'm here paying you $60 to play a game, and now I have to pay you more so that I have a good game, so that when I'm playing with my friends online, I'm not losing all the time because this person that I'm playing with spends money like on the daily to make sure they have the best character. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, Gio, but that's just pretty much like the lingo, I guess, of that.
Yeah. And then the suit, just some more details is the suit has been filed on behalf of two plaintiffs. One of them is in British Columbia, another one is in Ontario, Canada. They previously purchased loot boxes in EA's Madden's NFL and NHL series.
And a bunch of other ones that obviously didn't list because majority of their games like FIFA was also on the list. Sims Mobile, Squad, what's it called? It's a Star Wars game, but it's not recent, but it's online. Command and Conquer, something like that. Command something. So a lot of the sports games were also on the list, but obviously I didn't put them on here because it's just majority of their sports games have this like system built in.
I also think they're afraid that they're gonna lose the income from loot boxes,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why they're testing in-game ads.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh my god, yeah.
NBA 2K.
Mm-hmm. But
But
that's a different company though.
oh, that's 2K.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
you're
it
right.
in me.
Sorry, I thought
But
something like
they're another group that is doing the same thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if everyone starts doing this thing. Like if
But
EA does the same thing as 2K.
the problem is people won't stop buying these games. If people stop buying these games, this wouldn't be an issue. But every year people buy games knowing it's the same thing. If the companies are seeing that the consumers are still buying something that's not getting changed, like at least Call of Duty. Call of Duty is the same thing where it's like it's the same shit every year. The only thing that changes is like the mechanics, whether it's a gun, whether it's movement. But at least like Modern Warfare, Warzone for like right now, Warzone's having this event where you're against zombies and stuff. At least that's more worth it because it's like you're playing a game with your friends. It's fun, and you're buying things. You're buying like skins for your character and stuff. Like it doesn't really matter what you buy. It's just for you. Like you still shouldn't buy microtransactions, but it doesn't really affect your gameplay. But if you're playing a game like Madden or FIFA or 2K, and you're spending money, and you want to play online against other people, not and knowing that you don't want to spend money, you're gonna lose every time. So it's gonna make the person that's not spending money be like, "Fuck, I should probably put in money so that I can win more games." And that's just a shitty mentality, because we're already giving them $60 up front. Now they want like some people spend like 1,500 a year just on like getting that one character because they need that character or else their team isn't filled. But
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
it's just like they have nobody to complain but themselves. Like no one to blame but themselves. Like if you don't want to support a company that's specifically telling you we haven't done anything to this game, but we know you idiots are still gonna buy our game. Here's our game, $60 again, but we haven't done anything. Like we have examples of the companies like this being like, yeah, we're not doing anything to the game. We're just changing the number, and people are still buying it. So if you want to get better content, stop buying the same shit every year. If you have a PC and you have the Epic Game Store on your computer, which is to me starting to be more innovative than Steam, but that's my own opinion. Probably because I use Epic more than I do Steam. But if you do have the Epic Game Store on your PC, you can get Costume Quest 2 and Layers of Fear 2. They're going to be available this week on the Epic Game Store. But with that, so yeah, so they'll be able to be free until October 29th. After that, you'll be able to play. You'll be able to get Blair Witch and the Ghostbusters Remastered. I'll try that out. I wanted to try it out, but I heard really mixed reviews on it, so now I get to play it for free without having to pay anything. Anyways, going on with that, so they're also having a Halloween sale. So World War Z Game of the Year is going to be $18, so it's 60% off. Control Ultimate Edition is going to be $28. I might try it out because I've been wanting to play Control, but I didn't want to pay full price for that, so it's going to be 30% off. Maneater, don't really care, 28% or $28, 30% off. Subnautica looks pretty cool at $17.50. Killing Floor 2, if you have the Epic Game Store, you should have had it for free because I got it for free. I forgot maybe like 4 months ago. Alan Wake, $4.
It's not bad.
You might actually get that because it's only $4. Okay, that's actually 75% off. That's a real big discount. Layers of Fear 1, $6. So if you want to get both games, you can get the second one for free and then pay $6 for the first one. Limbo, $6. Vampire, which we got for free for PSN. So if you have a PS4, you can just play it on your PS4. But yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of good deals. But moving on with that, let's go on to number 7, Gio.
So for number 7, Xbox chief hints at TV streaming sticks for xCloud. I think you're going to see lower price hardware as part of our. This is what he said.
Yeah.
You're going to see lower price hardware as part of our ecosystem. Even when you think about streaming sticks and other things that somebody might want to just plug into their TV and go play, you could imagine us even having something that we just include in the Game Pass subscription that gave you the ability to stream xCloud games to your television and buying the controller, which I hope they do because I mean,
That'd be cool.
imagine if a phone can run it. I feel like is TV hardware not capable? Maybe TVs don't have that much RAM. Maybe
Or it could just be like streaming on the cloud, like Google Stadia, where you use the Chromecast to do it.
You mean like xCloud?
Yeah, so it's like that. So just like you do have like a thing just to like
Yeah, it's just
yeah, you stick it in there. You just stick it in there, and then it shows up, and you're able to play games. It's not on the stick, but it's just like sending a signal from, like, let's say for example an Xbox Series X. It's yeah. So that would be really amazing if they do that. Like just like $60 if they do that. Probably $80 with a controller and the stick. If it turns out to be true. Moving on with number 8. Minecraft will require a Microsoft account to play in 2021. So they've been Microsoft has been letting, since obviously Microsoft owns Minecraft. They've been able to let people without a Microsoft account play the game because it's on Switch, it's on PSN, it's on Xbox, PC. So so it's been like that, but it was going to change in 2021. So pretty much players will be emailed in batches in the coming months on how to migrate and receive an additional notification on their profile page when they're able to create a new account, which is pretty much the Microsoft account. So if you don't do this, if you don't migrate your account to a Microsoft account, you won't be able to play the newer version of it. And if you have a friend who's done it and you haven't done it, I won't, like, for example, if Jill migrates to the Microsoft account and I don't do it, I won't be able to play with him until I make an account with Microsoft. Then I can play with him. So I don't know. I think it's weird, but I guess it makes sense. It's putting a lot more people in Microsoft's hands, I guess, because like for people that are playing on PlayStation or Nintendo, they can be like, I have to make a Microsoft account. Why? I mean, if I really like Minecraft, then I guess I have to, And we'll see if when you buy something, you have to buy it from Microsoft Store, or you can still buy it from your own personal store. I don't know. We'll just have to see. What do you think, Joe?
I think their long-term plan is to have everything be connected to their like everything. I mean, the long-term plan is everything goes back to Microsoft, right? Mm-hmm. So, as they're slowly expanding,
Mm-hmm.
buying companies and stuff, the long term is. I mean, it just makes sense for. I know. I feel like this is something that everyone knew was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. All right, the last news of the day, Gio.
So, the last news of the day is we have Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, and he has been revealed. Well, the first picture came out from the production that they just started doing. Um, and it seems like this was there was a Twitter post
Mm-hmm.
by the Uncharted movie, right?
So it's by
Um,
Nolan North.
oh, by Nolan.
Yeah.
Saying that uh he basically gave his blessing to Tom Holland, saying proud to have Tom Holland continuing the Drake legacy, right? Drake is
Mm-hmm.
the last name of Nathan.
Yes. Yes, it
Absolutely
is.
smashing it. Thanks for the sub visit. So yeah, so Nolan North went to go visit Tom Holland in the movie production.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be okay. I think they're hoping that Holland grows into that role, like like he's gonna get a little bigger to kind of
Sequel and stuff.
match. I
Mm-hmm.
guess the, you know,
Because
I
he
think it might be
looks
good.
like physically or visually, he looks sort of like him, but he looks young. He looks too young to be the character. No, to be Nathan. But he does look like him. He does have the complexion, the look of like I'm sarcastic, but I know what I'm doing. You know, because Drake has that look in it, that like type of like demeanor where it's like I'm playful, but when it comes down to it, I put in the work. And based off that picture, I can feel that vibe from him. But he still
Mm-hmm.
looks like he's too young for that role. Like he looks like a young Nathan Drake, not a Nathan Drake. You know. But I think they were gonna make this like a what's the word, like origin story, I guess. So I guess to because I also think that they're trying to make more movies out of this, so that he grows into that role. But we'll just
Yeah,
have to see.
this is kind of like Mission Impossible, but the Uncharted movie. You know,
Yeah. So
what do you think?
when is it supposed to come out?
I think they're aiming for 2021 or two. Let
I
me see
think
Uncharted release date.
I think it's supposed to hit theaters in July 16, 2021. But obviously, with everything going on, it
2021.
it could change. But that's based on the article. That's what their target date is. The July 16, 2021. Um, but you know what's weird to me though is that okay, so most of these people not really, but Mark Wahlberg, I was just like, who's he gonna be? Is he gonna be um what's his name? Sunny? No, not Sunny.
Wait, he's in it. He's in it.
Apparently, so yeah. In addition to Holland, Mark Wahlberg, Antonio Banderas, Sophia Taylor Ali, and Tati Gabrielle are set to star.
Oh, Antonio Banderas is a good one.
That's to me that makes sense. Sophia Taylor makes sense. Tati, I don't know who that is, but Mark Wahlberg, I'm like, is he gonna be Sunny? Because there's no other person I can think of in my mind that he could fit, unless maybe the
Yeah,
brother. But the brother
I
isn't that
think he's
older
gonna
than
be
him.
Sully,
Because I wonder who Antonio Banderas is gonna play
the villain.
based off based off the game. Like I'm trying to think of the villains. Right, it's been so long since I played those games.
Well, I think that they're gonna introduce a new villain. Oh, there, Mark Wahlberg as Victor Sully.
Do you have anything else before we head out for the day or the night?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, well that was the news for this week. Hopefully I will have this video edited and live by Sunday. If not, Monday. But anyway, guys, have a good day. Have a good night. And we'll catch you guys next time. And I don't say bye.
Oh, bye, guys. Sorry.
How rude.